For more than 700 days, the skies above Eastern Europe have echoed with the roar of engines, the thunder of artillery, and the haunting silence that follows destruction. Now the war enters another 100 days, and the world stands on the edge of a question no one dares to answer. What happens if this continues, and neither side steps back? Every sunrise, every convoy rumbling across muddy roads, every drone lifting into the night sky carries one message. The war is not slowing down, it's evolving. In these next 100 days, the conflict could shift in ways no one expected. Ukraine now fights with new Western aircraft, new missiles, and the strength that only survival can teach. They're not just defending anymore. They're fighting to win. Russia faces mounting losses and turns to desperate strategies, throwing everything it can into the storm dot. But this war is not only about weapons. It's about endurance. It's about a nation that refuses to break and another that refuses to lose. In shattered cities, life still continues. Children walk past burned vehicles on their way to school. Families rebuild their homes from rubble. And deep underground engineers patch together drones from scavenged parts. Machines that will take flight before the next dawn. High above them, the game changes again. F-16 slice through the clouds, sleek and lethal, linked into NATO's digital web. These jets are more than machines. They're flying command centers, able to see hundreds of miles ahead, tracking threats before they even exist on radar. For Russia, this means facing a new kind of challenge. Its older aircraft must now fight against precision itself, against pilots backed by invisible networks that think faster than humans can react. Russia still holds something Ukraine does not: numbers. Factories run day and night, new tanks and missiles rolling from production lines like clockwork. Quantity brings its own kind of power. So the next 100 days will not be about who has more, but about who adapts faster, who learns quicker, who refuses to break first. Behind every front line, in dimly lit bunkers and hidden bases, commanders watch satellite feeds, trace movement across digital maps, and plan new corridors for drone swarms. Weapons that didn't exist 2 years ago are now reshaping the battlefield. This is not the old style of war. This is the war of algorithms, where code can strike, and silence is often deadlier than sound. Civilians brace for another wave of blackouts. Power grids are targets again. But there is one thing Russia cannot destroy: the resolve of those who stay. In every small town and village, there are hands repairing trucks, eyes scanning the horizon, hearts refusing to give up. The world watches. Some watch with sympathy, others with strategy. Nations send aid, others send weapons. And a few quietly prepare for the moment when this war crosses a line that no one can control. If this continues, if another 100 days turn into another 100 after that, the map of Europe could begin to shift again. NATO grows stronger on its borders. The Black Sea becomes a testing ground for drones and naval warfare. And what began as a regional conflict turns into a global chess match, with energy, trade, and politics moving like pieces on the same board. But amid all the noise, one truth stands. This war was never just about land. It's about identity. It's about who defines the future. The skies will remain loud. The cities will remain restless. And the soldiers on both sides will keep fighting for something they believe cannot be lost. If the next 100 days go on like this, the world will not remain the same. Because every single day this war continues, a new weapon is born, a new generation hardens, and a new question rises. How much longer can the world hold its breath? This is not a story of victory or defeat. It's a story of survival. And survival is what will define the next 100 days.